Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting... He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Soy! And he's done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Kyoto threads one in, and the through ball. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Ups for safety. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Isco. And that's a good... Goes for a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Isco, looking here to chip it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And this is Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and he's surging through. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Just eases him off the ball.
Chiang Rai really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Fernandes. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Jong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Has a look and plays it forward. Good and a chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he finish? It's gone for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Kukçu. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a cute ball. Kyoto. Kilichoi. And he's let fly! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Chiang Rai really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal. Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Isco's cross. He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. And they win it back again. Now there's a decent chance! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! A finish right from the top drawer! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that's well seen too. Isco. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Honduras finding their passes. And he's worked it through. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Kilishoy. Kirkchu. Kilishoy. Could move up a gear here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Closing in on goal. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw-in. Kilishoy is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they've set out to...
Chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Jong. Kilishoy. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's been shifted off it. He's having a hit! That's really well cleared. And it's Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Flings in, up he goes! It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 75 minutes is...
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Into the last quarter of an hour. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Has a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Kirkchu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's made its way to him. Kilishoy. It's a threat. Shot at goal! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kirkchu. Araujo puts his foot on the gas. He's tried one! Oh, he really got hold of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. Dunk. Kilitshoy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good ball! Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo walking off with the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Šeško! Oh, it's hit the post!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Goes for a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mavropanos. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of...
And a shot! Goal! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Carvajal brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's gone long. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bastoni. Bruno Fernandes. And that's a shot at goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Stood up well to him there. Greece trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because...
It's Isco! And how good was that? A finish of true class! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's an imaginative pass. Tsimikas. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. He won't be happy with that one. Bakasetas. It's a threatening ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cleared away. They're up to 5 corners now. Greece now have the chance to go the other way. Could try cutting inside here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great, gets the shot away! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he finish? They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Tsimikas. Bakasetas. And it's going to be another corner. Kilitshoy, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he's on it, he's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well,
there's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Chiang Rai really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And we are back underway. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Mavropanos, Kilitshoy. Well, that has not gone well. Mavropanos. De Jong. There he goes, motoring forward. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bakasetas. Well, the ball just didn't work out. That could spell trouble. Bastoni, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, smashing header! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Kilitshoy! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
No way through. He's having a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Carvajal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bruno Fernandes. Has a shot! It's hit the upright. Drives it in. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Goal!
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Coming on the field is...
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has been knocked clear. It's a lucky 7th corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Oh, sweet feet.
That's good play from him.
Hangs a big header. Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Shoots! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
73 minutes is number
So there's going to be another
13.
change here.
Substitution for Greece. Number 11.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 18. Number 20. Angelos.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes, chance to deliver. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Isco. Tsimikas. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, this is a great position. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just 5 minutes left. He's in, surely! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kilishoy, he's free, he has got space. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 90 minutes is number 13. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now he's off and running.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the header! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Kilishoy. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. climbs up big! High and ultimately harmless. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got away. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution...
Bruno Fernandes! And he's done it!
The goal scorer after 7 minutes is number 9, Bruno Fernandes.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Goulet looks to get on the end of this. Goulet. Carvajal. That's very neat. Ball driven toward... Climbs up big! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that has not gone well. Kilishoy chasing after it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He slings, he gets big, and it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Pick that one out, it was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Karazor gets over and intercepts. Kupchu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. He's chosen to go back. Good chance here! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone backwards. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kupchu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Çalhanoğlu. Kupchu. To Aktukolu. Güler. Can he get it through? He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Güler. Might be... There's the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Goal! After 35 minutes is...
It's become a case of men against
20,
boys.
Cristiano
Güler might just make this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Demiral. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Karazor. Oh, good-looking ball. Kilishoy, and the shot! Off the post! That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Foot in. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's De Jong. Oh, such a clever touch. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, almost a sixth. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Backward it goes. Goulet. That's good play. Chance to shoot! And he hits the net. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 45 minutes is number 3,
Badaxi, tidy with his distribution. De Jong. Goulet, in with the challenge. El Mali. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Chiang Rai really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And the action is back underway. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Karazor. And they can counter here. To Aktukolu. And that's another good win of the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Aktukolu. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Arda Goulet. Goulet. Bayindir gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's gone loose. Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Yildiz is onto this. Al Mali. He is through here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Goulet. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has a look up. Kachu! Aktukolu gets flagged offside. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Šeško! Decent chance! He has done it! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 69 minutes.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution.
Šeško, he's through here, and he shoots! No, that's just wide.
Kilitsoi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bardaxi. Bayindir with the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. He might be in here. He's had a shot! And that has faded wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Yildiz receives it in a good position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're quick to get it back. Chance! Sticks it away! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's picked his way through. Closing it, shot at goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Cleared without complication.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely shot, surely! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Big chance!
Added minutes.
They've done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Turkey playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a delicate... Oh, shooting chance! And that's past the post. Carrazor is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Goulet. And he's in a real chance! He scores! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
Takes a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his...
Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pedro Neto. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he is not giving anything away. Kilishoy, and the shot! It's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top drawer. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bastoni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Kukçu. Oh, good read. Kukçu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There they go, hunting again.
Kukçu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been slung wide.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Fernandes. De Jong. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Šeško! And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that has been clubbed away. And he passes it long. Kilishoy. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ruben Dias goes back to front. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rafael Leao. He's got away. Vitinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto gets into some space. That is good strength. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Chiang Rai definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That has been cut short. That's good running with the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Kukçu. Passes short and sharp. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There they go, hunting in packs. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Araujo. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you...
Shot a goal! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short, and this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dunk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of it? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bernardo Silva for Pedro Neto. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away? Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. No way through, so back... And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
De Jong has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Kilishoy powering forward here. Inacio is there, and he can get that clear. Some resolute defending there. Opts for safety. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Šeško is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! Has a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bruno Fernandes is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Corner number 3 coming up. Kukçu with the short one. Real chance! Oh, hang on. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Cleared away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha.
Chiang Rai have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. Foot in.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
João Felix. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Conceição. Kukçu has it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Kilitshoy picking up the man of the... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he
climbs up big! Beckham, back in once more. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Japan with the corner, they're first. Played back. Beckham, chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Japan have their second corner now. Albert Ferrer is there, tries from distance. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Beckham. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Suarez is herring after that one. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up...
Chance! It's hit the upright. They've done it! And the comeback is complete. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Approaching the half-hour mark, and it's Isco. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Makaleli. Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's crossed into the... It's a mighty effort! Off the post! And he thumps it clear. Rijkaard clears it away. Pele. It's Pele! Oh, it's hit the post! Isco. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position, and he lines up a cross. In again.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Figo, there's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Scholes. Now it's Pele. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a fine interception. Isco, Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. And this is Figo. Figo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So what can they make of this? Figo, good strong midfield running here. Rijkaard. There is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're off again.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he tries a shot! He's got a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Shot a goal! Stood up well to him there. And here's Figo. And this is Pele. Scholes. And the counter is on. And this is Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. He could... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's well positioned here. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. He's onside. And here's Ronaldinho. Goes for a shot! It's there! And they're back in front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball. Makaleli. Looking for options for movement.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Scholes. Look at the space here. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Ronaldinho. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe, can he finish? And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a look and plays it forward. Japan are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Suarez hurtling down that right flank, looking to play him in. And the shot! And it's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Decent chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Schneider. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nakata. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Ferdinand. Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Petit. He's being urged to shoot. And here's Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that will be the final act. Japan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill.